Hey, what's going on, guys? Gamer Dude back once again with some more Spider-Man Miles Morales gameplay. And it's not just any regular gameplay, it is on the PS5. Oh my god, it is such an amazing machine, and I am so happy I managed to get one. So then, we're going to be picking right up where we left off. We're going to be streaming for about an hour today. Just because... well, I want to drag it out a bit because, you know, I played through it twice on the PS4 and I finished it in the snap of a finger. The same when I did it again on the PS5. You know, I finished it in the snap of a finger. Even though I did it to 100%, it's still like, you know, I finished it too quick. So we're gonna be taking our time with it, and hopefully we're gonna have some fun. So I also plan to do a live stream on Tony Hawk's, Cyberpunk, and I was going to do Watch Dogs, but I completed it yesterday, so there's no point.
Not great. You still at my place?
I'm actually at home. My parents get back next week, so I thought I'd clean. But I can come back.
Nah, it's okay. I'll call you later. Now
I am, of course, wearing the Into the Spider-Verse suit with the Into the Spider-Verse actions.
I need some advice.
About what exactly?
If you're wondering why the frame rate looks a little bit off.
Are you free?
I can wrap up what I'm doing. Call you in a few.
Thanks, man. Talk to you soon. I have no idea where Finn is. Or the new form. I guess I should kill some time till Uncle Aaron's free.
Okay, so let's take that one off now because I'm going to change the suit. Yeah, let's fight with the kitty cat. Look at me, I am a kitty cat. Sorry, that was lame. I'm trying to get my sense of humour back, folks. It's been a hard year, you know. It's been awful. Well, it's been awful for everyone.
You all remember Wilson Fisk, don't you? The so-called kingpin of crime. I'm told he's getting 5-star treatment in his cell, which is nicer than Jared's apartment, while his shark lawyers appeal his conviction. But it seems there may be some justice in the world after all, because a new Daily People expose reveals that his now dilapidated Fisk...
Rude!
That'll work.
The cat's adorable. Yo, Blazing was good, man. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. So the great thing about the PS5 is as well, unlike when you're live streaming on the PS4, to see your comments on the PS4, it opens like this square box around the screen. On the PS5, it doesn't. The comments just appear at the side of the screen and they don't interrupt the viewing process. You still get the full screen experience. Oh yeah, legit. You know, it was a great filler game to hold us over. Technically, yeah, this isn't Spider-Man 2. This is like Spider-Man 1.5.
Hey, Genki. I'm gonna talk to Gloria about Feast.
Look at this. Full 4K graphics. PS5. It is incredible. I have yet to play the remastered Spider-Man on the PS5 because I haven't managed to get that yet. But I can imagine it looks gorgeous.
Hey, Gloria. What's going on?
Not looking forward to the abomination of a face model for Peter Parker, though.
We cleaned it up, but the city won't let us reopen till the plumbing's fixed. I've had it repaired 3 times, but it keeps breaking down.
Can you send people to other fee shelters?
They're at capacity. Everyone here, they've got nowhere else to go. We're trying to keep people warm and fed, but in this weather...
Anything I can do to help?
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
actually,
it pops up in a little
could you
box
check on the people
at the top of the
counting
screen,
park? They don't
which
always open up
only
to
shows up to me. It doesn't interrupt
Then get
your
back to your
viewing,
vacation. You work
and
too
it's
hard.
only me that can see it.
Yeah.
And it saves my phone battery. Saves me having to scramble around to charge my phone.
Need to figure out what happened with the water. Maybe someone here knows. I'll get that.
Thank you. I'm Steph, Gloria's girlfriend. I'm volunteering at Feast. Or what's left of it.
Yeah. Gloria said the city won't reopen
Yeah,
the building.
companies like doing these
They're
little
being
filler
unusually
games.
stubborn, and they showed up
It's
so
just
fast
something
and
to
they're
tide you over
less
to
than an
let you
hour
know
after
that they
the
haven't
flood.
forgotten that
I sound like I
about
should
the
be
fans
wearing
of the
a
series.
tinfoil hat, huh?
You know that they
No,
haven't
that's rude.
forgotten that
Well,
the
listen,
gaming
thanks for
experience
your help.
is more important for the players.
Okay. Suspicious.
But I do get a strong feeling that this was
Maybe I
supposed to
can
be a
fix this.
DLC for Spider-Man PS4. Because me and you have talked about this, Blaze, and we've seen that extra slot underneath the 3 DLCs, and it does look like they were going to include another DLC. But I don't think the PS4 could handle it, so what they've done is just release it as a separate
If you
game.
set it down in the snow, it'll get even heavier.
Here. I got you.
Thanks, man. Trying to keep this stuff dry. I was so worried we'd get robbed, then the flood happened. I even bought a knife.
Right, you'll be wearing his suit so you won't notice.
Why did you think that?
Caught some guys casing the place. Chased them off, but they just came back. Then they up and disappeared right before the flood.
Huh. Well,
It'd
let me
be
know if you
super
need
dope in the
anything else.
remastered version if they
Careful
did
with that
actually
knife.
add
Can do.
a Peter
Thanks.
Parker suit. You know, you could just swing around as Peter Parker.
You didn't tell me that. About us getting
And I seriously want them to add that iconic Spider-Cop suit. It's a wasted opportunity that they haven't done that. It is a severely wasted opportunity.
Yeah.
And I
That
did
was
miss
still-
Spider-Cop in this game. I'm sad that Peter didn't transfer his Spider-Cop vibes onto Miles.
Hey there. Did I overhear you talking about someone from the city?
Yeah, about a month ago. Shelter put in a new water heater. Inspector came by. He said we were in good shape. Then all this went down.
Yeah. You'd think you'd catch that. I gotta run. Stay warm.
You too.
Exactly,
busy?
exactly.
Working on
That's
some
what I'm
Polygon.
thinking. I'm thinking
What'd you
it will
find?
be
Guys
a
were
Spider-Man
chasing Fizz right
focused
before it
game
flooded.
instead of a
The
Spider-Man
city
focused
swooped
game.
in like
But
suspiciously
I
fast to
do
condemn
still
the building.
feel like
And
Peter
an
Parker is
inspector
going to
said the
die.
pipes were fine right before one
Because
burst.
whenever Miles
Think
Morales
sabotage?
shows up,
Definitely. Need change
comic
to my suit.
books, TV shows, cartoons, Peter Parker always dies. Even in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon where Drake Bell voiced Spider-Man, in the alternate universe that Miles came from, I know he eventually joined the Prime universe, but in the universe he came from, Peter Parker died, and he took over the mantle of Spider-Man.
Gloria said the city
Yeah,
would
yeah. I
reopen
mean,
the shelter
I mean,
if the pipes are
it's
fixed.
winter in this game, so
Let's
it's
see
it's
if I can pull it
probably what 3-4 months after the events of the original game, because the first mission opens up, and Rhino's been taken to the raft, so it's got to be within that time frame.
Leads to
Oh,
a
but
storm drain.
I can't tell you how good this looks in 4K. I mean, if you've got a 4K TV, I recommend you adjust your settings to
Clear the
accommodate
trash.
it.
I don't think the water's running.
Oh, I know how to fix it. You gotta find the pump station.
How do you know that?
I did a clean up the rivers project in 4th grade.
So they're sparkling clean now?
Well, cleaner. Do not go in the Hudson.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is the next year on from Spider-Man, but it's only a couple of months after. So, say like it was set in 2018, so it's now set mid 2019 at the start of winter.
You think you'll start running protection again? It's in my sights!
Tell me who's paying you! We can compromise. You leave Feast alone, and I actually got nothing to offer.
I knocked him out with boxers.
You gotta turn on the pump.
Oh, what's up, Lewis? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it.
Hey, clean up the rivers guy. Pump's pressure's in the red.
Looks like they messed with the valves. You'll have to
Oh
reset them
yeah,
individually
speaking of
before you turn on the
Batwoman,
pump.
Did you hear those guys?
WandaVision's
Their boss
starting up
wants to run
soon as
crime in
well.
Harlem. Drugs, protection.
Can't people just visit for the food and museums and not
So
something
at least we
mess?
actually have something to watch, you know. Not everything was put on hold because of COVID.
I haven't done any homework since school let out.
It's wild. I just finished this wedding scene.
Hold that thought. Behind. Flash. Ooh. Oh man, that's so cold.
I do kind of like this suit as well because it gives off a kind of Scarlet Spider vibe, minus
I'm back.
the cat sticking out the
We're
bag.
talking
But
about
you know,
winter break reading.
It's wild. I just finished this wedding scene. Can't put it down.
Are you reading right now? I thought you were helping me.
Yep. Nope. I'm here. You have my undivided attention. As soon as I finish this chapter. 5 minutes.
Hey guys, want to tell me who your boss is? No? Okay, fine.
This don't concern you, Spider-Man!
yeah, it's evening in the UK, time zones and whatnot, blazing.
If you all left Harlem alone, I'd leave you alone. Maybe. You could always run.
He's out cold!
I gotta admit, once I played it again on the PS5, I did get more of an emotional vibe from the ending of this game.
Now for the pressure valve. That's 2. One more, and I can turn the water back on.
It must be so weird for you guys in the States though, Blazing, because like you can travel around from state to state, but they have different time zones. You know, us being one country, we're all just one time zone, and it's a bad case of, you know, we all live off the same time zone. But if you travel into a different state, it's like time travel, because you're going from 11 o'clock, and then you travel across the state line, then it's 12 o'clock, and you're like, wait, did I just time travel? Why is it suddenly 12 o'clock? Like, oh, right, now I know.
Oh crap, oh crap. I gotta web it.
Not yet, not yet, not yet.
Should be fixed. Need to turn on the water at the pump station. Hey, Genki, can you call the city? Get them to send someone to Feast North and declare it uncondemned.
One official sounding call from a high school student pretending to be an adult coming up.
See, that's what I don't get. Like, Genki's calling him up like, oh yes, I'll just pretend to be a city official and tell them to reopen the place. And it's like, dude, You're a 17-year-old kid, and you're gonna try and pull that off?
Squad. Need to get rid of these guys.
It's like the guy's balls have barely dropped.
Ever actually been to see the boss? Like in his cell? They don't let people visit. Only way to contact him.
Okay, so why was that guy safe and that other guy danger?
I knew I could do it.
It's so hilarious doing this with a cat on my back. It's Spider Cat, my little sidekick.
What the heck was that?
That is shocking. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Nap time, bro.
Oh man, someone down! Someone give me some extra eyes! You got a death wish or something? I can help with that! Oh crap, he's out cold! This ain't cool!
Oh yeah, the Prowler suit. I do like that suit. I think it's got a sort of
Hey, what was that?
mentor look to it. You know how the Peter Parker from the MCU universe has got like a mentor vibe with Iron Man. I think it gives off that kind of vibe, but with Miles and his uncle.
Hey, man. I just overheard. Their boss is in the raft.
Oh, whoa. Right side? Maybe we can cut off however he's communicating with people on the outside. I'll look
Yeah,
at
I love
Now
the
we gotta
end
turn on the
suit.
water.
I gotta say that is my most used suit.
Water coming on.
But like, I've just noticed the bottoms for this suit. It kind of looks like he's wearing a wetsuit underneath.
Cool. I'm gonna head there. Make sure Gloria's got everything she needs.
So, reasons for the boss of this whole shady operation to go after Feast. 1. The land it's on? Prime real estate. 2. Having a shelter in Harlem...
It's a totally new game engine, Lewis, because it's on the PS5, and I am not too sure. I just know it's a new game engine, totally rebuilt.
Hey there.
Oh, Spider-Man. Hi. Always happy to meet one of you guys.
Oh, yeah, listen, I was fixing the water system and I noticed your shelter was affected. Should be fixed now, though.
That was you? Inspector just came by, said we're good to open.
Everyone can go inside.
Ah, Spider-Man, you've got perfect timing. Don't know how much longer we would have held out.
But would you like to see what that suit looks like in full 4K with ray tracing?
Hey, Gloria, it's Miles.
I'll perk myself up on a building and you can see the actual reflection with the ray tracing on the PS5. It is absolutely phenomenal.
People in the park said you helped a lot.
Happy to.
Just make sure you adjust the settings on your YouTube from whatever device you're watching it on to 1080. Hang on, there was something I was going to do first. Ah, yes, look. The Abomination Peter Parker face model. I still don't know why they had to change it. Like, what was wrong with it? You know, they kept the same voice, but what was wrong with the face model? It's just, there's so much wrong with that face. It's like they tried to make him look like Tom Holland, and it's just, why? Why? Okay, purple rain suit. Oh yeah, most companies these days do use Unreal Engine, Lewis.
Always.
Because they're still developing games for the PS4 and Xbox One at the moment, but a lot of companies are trying to move on to the next gen. But it's just so difficult to make next gen games now.
I'll be there.
You know, it's taking more time and more effort to make next gen games.
I could meet her somewhere.
So a lot of companies are still focusing on the last gen.
No, she knows I lied to her now. She won't want to see me.
Alright, if I go in photo mode with this dude, if you've got a 4K TV, you can totally see. You can totally see all the detail in the suit. I mean, just the additional web cartridges that are in his belt. You know, it doesn't actually use them, but still, it's the fact that they're there, and you know the detail on the suit, even on the shoes. That's actually a pretty good pose. I think I'm gonna screenshot that. Exactly, yeah, exactly. It's like the big time suit in the Spider-Man PS4 game. That suit glows and it looks so good in a dark scene in the game. Good old JJ.
Spider-Man chases villains through city. Millions of dollars of property damage fall. We're still tallying up the damage from Rhino's rampage. Then the bridge. Now it seems the Junior Menace decided to go for the hat trick with his new frenemy, the Tinker. I say those two should get a room, preferably a prison cell, and hash out their differences in private, somewhere very, very far from New York. And I don't just mean Jersey. I'm talking Oregon.
I love how you can do that in this game as well. Just launch yourself forward with his venom power.
Watching the great Wakandan cook-off without getting interrupted by my fire escape being torn off the side of my building. Darn it, that reminds me. Darren, did you send my DVR?
I mean, he's got a different style to being Spider-Man than Peter Parker. And in a way, I do kind of like that about him, because even though the original Spider-Man is, of course, his mentor, he's not taken up the entirety of that Spider-Man. You know, he's not trying to be that Spider-Man. He's trying to be his own Spider-Man. You know, he's not trying to be a sidekick like Robin, basically. He's trying to separate himself from the original Spider-Man. Which, granted, Robin eventually did when he went on to become Nightwing, but still, you get where I'm coming from with that. It is a perfect reference.
Stuff the capsule in one of these pipes.
Exactly. How they've made him swing in a different style after you do a stunt or something, and he like pulls himself upside down like he's doing the yo-yo, or he like swings his leg out or something. That is really cool addition.
Getting close to the docks. Hope Uncle Aaron's there.
Yeah, like that. When he swings himself upside down, that's dope. And how he does that, you know, it's dope. How he gets his phone out as well. It's, in a way, he's excited to be Spider-Man. You know, it's how Peter was when he was first coming into his power.
I gotta call you back.
Oh.
Alright, Miles. Spill it. Give me the whole situation.
Finn, Roxxon, underground. It's just a lot, you know?
You're
Look,
17.
I have the suit you're going to make for me before you give me the mission, before I earn the suit that you're going to make for me.
Cut yourself some slack. You still making beats?
Not much since I started this.
Work-life balance,
Those
kid.
eyes are dope.
Most important thing. Here. Little project your dad and I started back in the day.
Yeah, but just look at the detail in the suit
How come I never
while it's
heard
in
about
4K.
this?
You can actually see the snow settling on his suit.
Around the way. Wanted the city to be our beat. But your dad had the masters. And after things went bad between us. But you can finish what we couldn't. Plus, it'll take your mind off work.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What do I do?
Load that up.
The eyes are lit. Yeah, I see what you did there.
I'll set up holograms to guide you. Scan the source.
Holograms, huh? You stealing my moves? Okay. Don't think about Finn. Focus on sounds. Clear my head.
Scan the holograms and it'll unlock files on that drive I gave you. You figure out which sound you're looking for.
Nah. Getting too far away.
Back up a little. Your levels are clipping. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Rest of the sounds you need are spread across the city. I left a few messages.
Exactly, yeah.
for you,
The
too.
way he swings
Help me get a
about is
feel for
totally
each
different to
location.
the original Spider-Man.
Oh, dope.
I mean, yes, the original Spider-Man taught him to swing,
Not now.
but still, it's like he does it completely
You
differently.
like?
Yeah. Really unique dynamics.
See? Old man still knows his stuff.
And you were right about clearing my head, too. I know what to do about Finn. I gotta see her. Try to talk her out of all this.
In person? Where?
Trinity Church. Tomorrow night.
The
Why so
beats.
interested?
'Cause you got
That's
a
why I
target
like
on your back
that
the size of Jersey.
Spider-Man 2020 suit,
You don't have to pretend.
because he's got built-in headphones,
So
and you
much.
can see them coming out of the mask. And I think that's pretty dope.
You know, you said you never finished this tape because of how things went bad between you and
Wait,
Dad.
look at that! You can even see the rust on the
What
crane.
actually happened between you two?
It was complicated. We were too similar and too different.
And you can see each individual snowflake coming down. It's not just a blur like it was on the PS4.
Alright, thanks, Unc.
Oh yeah, exactly. If they merged those two suits, it would definitely just be the Red Hood.
Tinker is yours, but leave the boy alone.
So quick audio check, guys. How's the sound? Do I need to turn my microphone down? Do I need to sort the game volume out? Because
Man, I need
this is only the third time I've streamed from the PS5, so I don't know if it resets the settings or anything like that. So just let me know if the audio is okay and if I need to change it.
Remember when Uncle Aaron gave me this? We gotta get a game going soon. Mom? Genki? Anyone home? Think it's just me. Mom's killing it. No way she's gonna lose. Bathroom's been a little crowded with me, Mom, and Genki all here.
Awesome. Glad to hear the sound quality is working well.
Kinda nice to have the apartment to myself. Bridge attack didn't slow Mom down at all. I'm not careful. Genki's gonna turn into Mom's sidekick.
They are updating the graphics for GTA. They're doing a next-gen upscaling. It's going to be called Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced Edition.
Hard to think of Ma as a little kid.
But Grand Theft Auto Online is going standalone. So you can buy the new Grand Theft Auto game, but GTA Online isn't included. They're making you pay separately for it now.
Man, this TV is as old as Abuela.
Did he just say as old as Ebola? Because that's pretty bad. Is that what I think it is on top of there? Is that supposed to be a PS4 controller? Oh, no. That is supposed to be a PS4 controller, but it's got the Xbox buttons on it. Oh man, that's just not cool. It's a PlayStation exclusive. Why would you put that on it? That's a point down for Sony. Either that or they're just taking the mick out of it, you know, because it is a PlayStation exclusive. They haven't really said much regarding price. They haven't really said much about the enhanced version of the game either. They've just said, oh, well, we're releasing an enhanced version.
Alright, time to call Finn.
But given that Red Dead Online's gone standalone, and it's relatively cheap, I'm guessing GTA Online standalone will be relatively cheap as well.
So I can make this right. Please.
But if you already had Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PS4, and you've got a PS5, same with the Xbox One, and you've got an Xbox Series S now, you can actually still play it. You can still play a free upgrade of the game. I love that move. What I really love about this as well is that Miles has his own unique fighting style. He hasn't copied the moveset of the original Spider-Man. He's got his own moveset, which he technically already had before he was a superhero, but still, you know, he's come up with his own moveset, he's come up with his own fighting style for the superhero. Granted, his uncle recognized it and put two and two together, and he's like, wait a minute. But still, you know, he's got his own style. Do you like my style? Sorry, I'll watch South Park, the Mark Zuckerberg one, and, you know, the style thing. Oh yeah, exactly. Like Miles starts out super squishy, but then it's just like, dude, you come up against me and you're gonna die. You cannot block my style. Yeah, I love that episode. It is annoying. It is a pain in the ass, but I do love that episode. Alright, now I'm going to show off the ray tracing. Look at that. And I was going to say almost perfect, but it is a perfect reflection. Like, on the PS4 version, it does still reflect, but there's, like, missing pieces of his body. It's like pieces of his body have been cut out. But on this, it is a full perfect reflection. You can even see dirt on the windows. You can see inside the apartments more clearly. It still looks low res, because, you know, you can't go inside, so what's the point? But still, it looks fantastic. And I mean, the realistic reflections in the windows as well for the other buildings in the background. And for the people in the streets, you can just see it just there with the cars as well. I really love what they've done with the graphics engine in next-gen consoles. It's fantastic.
That's your intro? Lame! We in the business call
Oh no, Lewis.
burying the
All PS4 games can be played on the PS5. And Miles Morales, for example, comes with a free PS5 upgrade. So you can play it as a PS4 game if on the PS5 if you wanted, or you can switch it to the PS5 version. But you know, if you've got the PS5 version, I can't see why you'd want to play the PS4 version when the PS5 version is so much better.
Simultaneously excusing everything Roxxon does wrong. All Spider-Man needs for you to support him is to get a better PR department.
The only problem Spider-Man fixes are the ones he causes. I won't praise the arsonist for putting out his fire. Meanwhile, Roxxon built a beautiful plaza in a failing neighborhood.
By tearing down homes and businesses, our new Spider-Man is proving that Harlem isn't the failure Roxxon makes it out to be. And you, Mr. Jameson, for someone who claims to love New York, you sure do seem to hate New Yorkers.
You are clearly emotional, young lady, so I'm invoking the mercy rule on this debate.
The mercy rule.
And whose idea was it to debate a teenager? There are no good objects to destroying a child. Car.
Why is it anyone over the age of 40 invokes the mercy rule?
Well, thanks for the debate that you demanded, Mr. Jameson. To everyone else, remember to stand up every half hour while working at a computer. Bye.
Thanks, Underground.
You're clearly emotional. Well, JJ, your blood pressure is clearly super high. I mean, JJ in this game, he must be about... It must be pushing 70.
Hey, Danica. I'm at another hideout.
Ooh, awesome. Just reorganized my notes from a podcast series, and I am ready to dig it. Go find that jammer.
Yeah, Jameson's from the future. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me, you know, there's been a lot of twists in Marvel over the years, and it is a story they could work with, you know, it could play out.
The good old days ain't nothing compared to what's ahead.
See, what's cool about this Spider-Man as well, unlike the original Spider-Man, if this Spider-Man gets seen or if he's too badly injured, he can just camouflage and you can hide away. No touchy. But can't touch me.
get.
Hey, so I checked this location against local crime reports. Guess what? A while back, the Magia and an unidentified group,
Bye.
Free Tinkerer Underground, got into a shootout.
Underground went after the Magia? Like the crime family?
They wanted respect. Makes sense they try and jump ahead by gunning for the ruling class.
Ow. See? Bye-bye. Can't see me. Oh, man.
Hey, question. Where'd the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man thing come from?
My mentor came up with it.
I like it.
Well,
I mean, at first I thought it was kind of
this
cornball,
game
but
looks
now I like
so
it.
good, Lewis, because as I said, I'm running it on a 4K TV. It's got all the new capabilities of the PS5. It's got the ray tracing. It's got the DualSense controller, the adaptive triggers, the adaptive feedback. So it's essentially, instead of like feeling like you're playing a game, it feels like you're watching a movie. I mean, I don't know about you guys watching now, but to me, when I was watching this back on my last live stream, it felt like I was watching a movie. I still can't believe they took the Chrysler building out of this game. Like, look, you see that black tower building there between what suspiciously looks like the Twin Towers? That is supposed to be the Chrysler building. Funny story. In 2018, the Chrysler building did appear in Spider-Man. But in 2019, the building changed hands. It got a new owner, and the new owner got all salty about it and decided he was going to copyright the building. I didn't even know you could copyright a building. And he's decided that nobody is allowed to use its image unless they pay him, get this, $120 million. So Insomniac were like, yeah, no. No, it doesn't, Lewis. Look, yeah, that's the Empire State Building. That black one, the Chrysler Building, is supposed to look very similar to the Empire State Building, but it's got the sort of crows hanging off the side of it. Well, yeah, true, I suppose. But still, like, why would you copyright a building? It's public property. Yeah. Sorry, concentrating, trying not to die. Really? Spider-Man's here? Because I don't see anything. I do love it when they jump away, because I can just totally twat them. Will you just die already? Owie. The hell was he running for? Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. I mean, in all my videos, of course, I put a disclaimer. You know, I don't own any rights. I always credit who the rights of the game go to. But yet, sometimes they still get all salty about it, and they're like, "Well, no, you can't have this game. You know, you can't play this game on your channel." And it's like, well, why? I'm crediting you. I'm not saying I own it. I'm not saying I had a part in making it. I am promoting your product. You'd think you'd be happy for the publicity. It's like, I heard a Twitch streamer got banned for live streaming Marvel's Avengers. And it's like, well, hang on a minute. Marvel's Avengers, yeah, it's a good game if you're a Marvel buff, but other than that, it's really not a good game at all. So, as to why they'd get so salty about someone live streaming it is
okay.
Totally beyond me.
All that's left is to find the jammer and shut it down. As Pete would say, that's a bingo. Wow. It's a Magia trophy room.
That's true, Lewis. I agree with that as well.
Poker chips. Definitely the old crime family style. Green's a little off on these bills. Guess the Magia never nailed down their counterfeiting operation. Thought you could hide, huh?
Oh, dope. That's another thing I forgot to mention. You can actually see the damage that the suit has taken from all those hits that I took out there. I mean, while I heal up, the suit heals as well, so it's kind of lame that it does that, but still, the suit, no matter what suit you're wearing on the PS5, it shows the damage, and I really do like that.
I found the jammer. Guess I can head out. Crap! Hey, the way out's blocked.
Should I call someone? Like backup?
I'll figure it out.
Music is a salty subject for YouTube. No matter what music you play on YouTube, you will get copyrighted for it.
Need some juice. Okay, not a word that's
you know, the music can be from the 1950s, and they'll still copyright it. Someone somewhere still owns the rights to any music.
Consider the jammer jammed.
Perfect.
And it's just profiteering. That's all it is these days.
Appreciate the help.
It's all about the money.
Did you get what you needed?
Yep. I'm gonna dig some more into this turf war between the underground and the Magia. It smells like a story.
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to hearing the podcast.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of copyright strikes the other week on my Telltale game series that I did. Back to the Future got copyrighted, Tales from the Borderlands, Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not sure, but it could mean that Telltale is making a comeback, because some of their games have gone back on resale.
And guess who we have to thank? That's right, the new Spider-Man. Y'all, what doesn't this guy do? Okay, if you have pictures of Spider-Man...
Oh, dude, we've both had some ridiculous copyright strikes. Like, when I got that 90-day streaming ban for trying to do the Grand Tour game, it was like, well, there was nothing telling me I couldn't live stream the game. There was nothing telling me I couldn't produce content for the game. And yet, Amazon, the producers of the game, decided that they were going to throw a wobbly and have YouTube block my channel.
That was a hell of a way to tell me you're Spider-Man. What if I'd killed you?
You want me to feel bad because you almost killed me?
I want you to stop lying to me. I let you in the underground because I thought you understood.
I do understand. What Krieger did to Rick? Roxxon needs to pay. Not like this.
This is the only way I can beat him.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a couple of years, but
please.
I think now maybe they are just trying to find a way to sell off all their assets to continue games that people really do want sequels to. Like the Batman Telltale series, Enemy Within ended on such a climax that it needs a sequel. It really does need a sequel.
Why'd you pick here?
I mean, even the Game of Thrones video game that they did, that definitely needs a sequel. Because that ended so abruptly. It ended with one of the main characters on a pedestal about to be hanged, and then the game just finished. It's like, oh right, cheers.
Ghana wasn't there. You're thinking of Guinea.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Ghana.
Guinea, Belize, Poland, Cuba.
South Korea, Thailand, Venezuela. You're right.
I usually am.
Usually.
See, another thing I like about this suit is, in that light, it kind of looks like he's wearing the black suit. It kind of looks like he's wearing the symbiote suit. It's just certain lights. I know the suit is purple, but in certain lights it really does look like the Venom symbiote. Which I really hope you get to use in the new Spider-Man game. Because we all know Venom's going to be in the next game. System error.
Gotta say, I'm disappointed, bud.
Krieger.
Yeah.
See, look at that. The damage on the suit. Oh, it's beautiful. You can even see the crow's feet in this guy's eyes.
I guess I was hoping that you and me would see eye to eye.
Where are we?
Oh yeah, that post-credit scene with Doc Connors. That tells me that the Lizard is possibly going to be in the next game as well.
And here the sausage gets made.
Because the Lizard is referenced in one of the backpacks that you find in the first game.
Her brother and I were developing new form.
All you did was put your name on the patent. He said the only thing you knew how to do was sell other people's ideas.
Yeah, well, at least I still got a pulse, babe.
Oh yeah, I mean, on the PS5 you can see so much more as well. Whilst you're playing the game, you can see things that you wouldn't have seen before.
Wow. That is awesome. Are those involuntary defenses? Oh man, that's hot. Is it?
But let us not forget, the voice of the villain in this game, Simon Krieger, this guy, it's the voice of Bruce Banner in the Avengers game. Troy Baker.
Like next level bioengineering, and you know what that smells like to me, kid? That smells like money. Okay, I'm gonna hit the gym. Leg day, can't skip it. Get her to tell us where my new form is. Yeah. Can't really open the plaza without it. Oh, and use him.
He is an interesting villain. He's an interesting twist. You know, it comes off when the game first starts as this big humanitarian meeting both Spider-Men. You know, he's like, oh, I'm going to take care of this, don't worry, you know, the cops don't have to do anything. But then he turns out to be the bad guy. Love that move. You can see the damage on the suit. It's so beautiful.
Are you okay? They were gonna kill you. Holy shit.
Tougher than I look, huh?
But yeah, it is too bad when Spider-Man heals, the suit heals with him. It's nanotech. This suit's made of nanotech, that's why.
Roxxon kept Rhino instead of giving him to the police. It's crazy.
Nothing about Roxxon surprises me anymore.
You okay?
I will be, once we're out. I'm shutting off security cams. Can you check that computer?
So, for people watching, thanks for stopping in, guys. Appreciate it.
There's the exit. Through this office. We have to lift the
And
base
if you're a
lockdown
returning
first, from the
member
control
to the channel, I'm back!
First, we need to escape the security room.
I do apologise for all the time I took off. It's just, I had a lot going on, you know, with the country going into numerous lockdowns. I was stuck with my sick dog. She's got a rare kidney disease, so she needs 24/7 monitoring to make sure she's eating and drinking and not leaving any presents on the floor. Anyone who owns a pet knows you don't want presents leaving on the floor.
Right above you.
That security door is our way out, but I'll have to hack a few terminals to disable the alarm.
And speaking of lock, Tree is now in its third lockdown because we have handled this virus so terribly.
There's two more ahead.
How'd we even find those two? Did Rhino track them? No, he's just a tool. Point and shoot. An outside agent gave us their location. What are these? One for facility. It seems like it's a short fuse. Go through 3 different systems in less than a month.
Well, I mean, we've got that programmable matter suit, and that programmable matter basically allows you to make anything. You can make a gun with programmable matter. You can do anything with it, really. That's why it's programmable.
Running a cipher.
We're working overtime to get that place open.
Okay, ready for another computer.
Heads up.
Blowing up the plaza is a bad idea.
So is poisoning the city with an unsafe fuel source.
Yeah, but there has to be a better way to deal with Roxxon.
Sometimes strategies are imperfect, like deciding to lie to your friends. Let's just focus on getting out.
Fine. We're gonna talk
Hang
about
tight.
this.
Stick around. Sorry, I'm just going through some really bad puns because this Spider-Man, he is very bad at quipping. He doesn't know how to quip. I mean, he even jokes about the original Spider-Man failing him in quipping. It's like he gave him a lesson in quipping. Oh. Where'd you come from? Just hanging out? Exactly. Every Spider-Man needs to be able to quip. Which brings me to an interesting point, actually. Owen's Spider-Man. He doesn't quip. I mean, he's made the odd joke here and there, but he doesn't really quip. Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man quipped. But then again, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man didn't quip either. So is it only the cartoon versions of Spider-Man that quip? You know, am I missing something here?
Looks like a voice memo from Krieger.
I liked Rick Mason, I did, but bleeding hearts don't survive this business. Maybe we should set up a plaque in his memory or... name a bench after him. Huh. Yeah, I bet he'd love that.
Simon Krieger. Bastion of
Yeah,
compassion.
I was sorry to hear about your mum, Lewis. You know, I hope she's doing all right. You know, I hope she recovers.
More info on Rhino.
I know he says he wants out of that suit, but let's face it, the metal onesie is the only reason anyone gives a damn about him. Just upgrade his armor. If we help him smash Kid Spider, he'll forget all about wanting out.
There's nobody this guy won't manipulate.
See, Miles didn't have to call himself Spider-Man. If he wanted to separate himself from the original Spider-Man, he could have called himself Kid Arachnid. I'd have called myself Kid Arachnid.
An outside partner to track Tinker and
Kid Arachnid's an awesome name.
Tombstone's off the grid. Black Cat's gone straight-ish. What about the guy in purple? What did he go by? What was his name? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'll do.
Guy in purple? That can't be. No way.
Yeah, I've been following that story about the riots on your capital.
Triggering an override. There's a voice memo on here.
We're still in the middle of an epidemic because, you know, it's not a pandemic anymore. The World Health Organization has downgraded it. But still, it is still a lingering danger.
They got away with this.
And all those people just crowded together like that storm in the Capitol building because they think the election was rigged. And Trump won when he didn't. They counted the votes like 3 or 4 different times and they all went Biden's way. It's just, you know, deal with it.
I can't let them go until I have my new form.
You shouldn't even be here. Your muscle was only supposed to grab the girl.
Yeah, he didn't like that.
Oh yeah, that new strain of the virus is dominating over here in the UK.
I mean,
we're up to 80,000 deaths over here.
Well, I mean, you caught them, but
I mean,
thanks to your
I do apologise. I just said that like I was proud. I'm in no way, shape or form proud of that. It is just, in my opinion, a failure of leadership.
Ah, the kid. I love how you say that. It's just so paternal.
Let Spider-Man go, and I'll get you new form. Feed you underground intel, whatever you want.
Yeah, I've noticed the virus has kind of shifted out of circulation in your country, dude, and it's gone more to the presidential election. You know, humans, we crave normality. So when something bad is happening in the world, we always try and bury it with something else.
Plus all the jobs we've done together. But you'd be in the cell right next to mine. And we both know you're a little too self-serving for that. So we're gonna head in and check on
Our
this
Prime
case
Minister
and
did get the virus.
But it's kind of an invite-only party. Bye.
Go there. No. Wait.
Do you know that guy? Is that the reason we got captured?
No. It's... I knew he worked with Roxxon, but I didn't think he'd sell me out.
I can't believe this. You led me into a trap. Why do I keep listening to you?
Finn, no. There has to be an explanation. I didn't know this was happening.
Just save it. Let's keep moving. They initiated a lockdown. That's the control room we have to get into.
So we need past those security
Lots of news companies do that, dude. It's fake news.
Let me see what I can do.
Propaganda. Anything they can do to make themselves sound good, no matter how many lives they destroy doing it, they don't care.
There, got power.
Accessing. I can't hotwire the shutters, but I can move machinery, like that crane.
Maybe we can use that. I'll look around.
They build engines for their APCs in here.
Hey, crane's over this engine thing now.
Engine thing. I've got an idea. Can you move the crane back to the assembly line?
Yeah, think I know where you're headed.
Okay, this laser should activate the engine. Oh, crap. Laser shorted out.
I think I can reroute power.
The laser shorted, but it still works. Needs a new power source.
I just did power it up.
Those nodes can work if I can find power. Could use those nodes and some webs. Reroute power to the laser. You're good.
There we
Use
go.
the laser.
One laser coming up.
Perfect. If I overcharge the engine, it'll be explosive.
And explosive is just what we need to destroy
Tossers,
those shutters.
wankers, gits, every name under the sun. Personally, I prefer wankers.
Get down!
Let's go. Almost out.
That's our way out. Give me a few minutes to get it open.
Looks like they guessed our plan.
Not hard. There's only one exit.
All right, I'll take care of those guards. You get that door open.
One thing. Did you ever think about calling me to tell me you were Spider-Man?
Nope.
You know,
Instead, he told his
after
college
my
roommate,
parents
whom
died,
he'd known for about 3 weeks,
basically had to become my dad.
as opposed to his
I
childhood
thought I'd
friend.
miss having a brother,
Salty.
but you.
Finn, Get this door open! That won't hold forever.
Go. I'll be fine. Just go.
Those guys with the lights on their helmets can spot heat signatures. They'll see you if you try to go invisible.
Wonder how much of their R&D department is dedicated to fighting us.
Probably millions of dollars in untaxed money. You clear the floor, I'll work on overriding security so we can get out. I could still access machinery if you need me to move anything.
Bugger. Whoops.
Yeah, those webs are holding the door. Whole base is on alert though, so be careful.
There's only one way out of
How did he not hear or see that? Yeah, track me now, you little... No swearing. No swearing. YouTube gets salty about the swearing.
Listen, I know you don't trust me.
You're right. I don't.
What can I do to change that?
Stop going behind my back. And stop acting like I haven't thought this through. No one will get hurt when I take down the plaza. No one except Roxxon. You know they deserve it.
Just talk it through with me, okay? I promise to listen. Really listen.
I've made up my mind, Miles. You need to start accepting that.
Then, I'm gonna have to stop you. You need to start accepting that.
Oh, that's cold.
I'm through. Meet me in the showroom on the far side of the assembly line.
See you there.
Anyone left? Ah, yeah, some dude. I could stream on Twitch if I really wanted to. The PS5 has a direct line to YouTube and Twitch.
Looks like they locked the doors. I'll find another way.
I mean, I thought you wouldn't be able to stream to YouTube on the PS5 because of some kind of dispute, but I think they may have sorted that out because clearly I'm streaming to YouTube from the 5.
I think that's the exit. Hey. Lost and found.
Thanks. I know this place. This is Krieger's lab.
Krieger has a lab?
Mostly for show, but yeah. Rick showed me a photo once.
Krieger's lab. Wait. All the current Nuform project data's on here. Toxicity reports, failed safety reviews, and Krieger's name's on everything. This would destroy Roxxon.
You like my new color? Immune to your little zappy pops.
Oh yeah, red's a good color for you.
Come on, man.
Now, we finish this!
Now we play Chase of Goose. Because Rhino hates the Chase of Goose. Toro, Toro!
Break his armor.
I will give you good death.
A good day. I think that's his sick version of a compliment.
That's right, take out your own guys. Giddy up!
Toward those tanks. Hope it weakens his armor.
Riding cowboy. See, I've got to do these quips. I've got to do them myself. Because this Spidey doesn't quip. Peter Parker's Spider-Man will be quipping so hard right now. Is he gonna... Yep. No shit. Damn it.
Charge the engine. Guess Roxxon didn't plan for exploding engine blocks when they designed your new armor.
You need to put him down permanently.
I'm not gonna kill the guy. That's not how we work.
And that is why you will lose.
This fancy armor's looking a little shabby, Rhino.
Up and at him.
His Roxxon armor's disabled. You're up.
On it. Ready for some zappy pops, big guy?
I do not.
Zappy pops. I do not like you. Well.
This woman is fierce.
Yeah. Yeah, she is. Sorry. Creepy Alexei, ready for a nap?
I do not. Leave me.
He's one-struck. Lay into him.
Toro, Toro. Ow.
Wait. Just make sure he doesn't do anything.
Oh yeah, I agree, Blazin. Even though this was a very short game, her as a sort of frenemy and her character development between Miles and Spider-Man was just done brilliantly.
You know, Krieger told me how your brother died.
She's kind of like the Mary Jane to Miles. You know, if Mary Jane was a super hot evil villain chick.
Krieger updated the reactor. Tried to supercharge it to make his deadline. If Finn goes through with her plan... Oh my god. Harlem.
You watched him die. Helpless.
No, no, no!
Go to hell.
Yeah, I mean, I think if Miles had have told her that he was Spider-Man from the get-go, she wouldn't have gone all anti-villain, she would have gone anti-hero.
Screwed up the bridge. Lord, lab. Got me kidnapped.
Like, instead of trying to destroy Roxxon Plaza, she might have tried to just get it shut down.
Come near me again. I'll kill you.
And instead of the creepy "I'll kill you" vibe she just gave off there, she might have just said "stay away from me," or I don't know, "I'll hurt you" or something. Or "stay away from me," or "I'll tell the world who Spider-Man is." Oh, that suit looks dope with him unmasked.
I'm gonna go grab a washcloth, some antibiotics.
Miles? Where have you... ¿Pero qué pasó? What are you wearing?
I have to tell you something.
Finn's attacking the plaza.
Yeah.
So that was you chasing her through the city. As Spider-Man. You could have died. No lo puedo creer. Why didn't you tell me about any of this?
Well, he wasn't exactly careful about it. He came through the front door wearing his suit.
I didn't want you to worry.
I mean, even Peter wasn't that careless. Whenever he got super injured, he didn't just go back home and walk through the front door of his Aunt May's house, did he? No.
Miles.
I mean, Aunt May always knew he was Spider-Man, but the fact that he kept it from her to protect her is the whole reason that love relationship made it so emotional when she died.
That's all a hero really is. Someone who's brave for the people they love.
Just a guy who doesn't give up.
Exactly.
Gloria's handling Feast, and Teo's gonna help us go door to door.
Perfect. Let's get this evacuation started. I'll meet you outside. You remind me more of your father every day.
Well, she kind of always knew that Peter was Spider-Man. You know, that's why she asked him to take off the mask. Because she wanted to see him before she died. She didn't want to look at a masked face. She wanted to look at his face.
Before me and your mom go door to door.
Okay, cool. I wanted to say, thanks for always having my back, man. Hey, I could use your help before you go.
You got it.
I want to cross-reference underground activity with buildings that could store Nuform. Maybe you could hack Oscorp's surveillance towers, or...
I'm in. It'll take a while to narrow down.
That's all right. Thanks, man. Gonna stretch my legs a little, then head out.
So then, guys, I'm going to end it there because it is now midnight where I am and I need my beauty sleep. So thank you to everybody for stopping by. I do appreciate it, even if it was just for a couple of seconds. Still appreciate the love and support. Speaking of love and support, if you are new and watching this video in the future, make sure you smash that like button and drop me a subscribe. I always sub back to new subscribers, and well, it just counts towards your good deed of the day. Content is resuming. As I've said, I'm back. I'm happy to be back. We are going to be doing 2, maybe 3 live streams per week. Just the Facts will be returning as well as soon as I manage to get something to actually report on, because really there's literally nothing happening in the world of gaming right now. Everything is being kept hush-hush. Batman Gotham Knights, that's been kept hush-hush. God of War, hush-hush. Everything is hush-hush. So until some information comes out, I can't really tell you anything. And, you know, I don't just want to be one of those YouTubers that posts, oh, this is coming, and then it's just a video of me chatting crap and speculation. I don't want to be like that. So anyway, I'm going to end this video how I always end my videos, by dropping my deepest condolences to anyone who may have lost a loved one due to the C virus. You know, it's still a very real threat. It's still a very dangerous thing, you know, with everything that's happened in the world because of this virus. Just be careful about what you're going to be doing. I mean, I know there's the riots in DC in the US. There's problems in China, in Japan, in France, in Spain. The economy's in shambles. But still, without humans, none of that matters, you know. So just stay safe, stay strong, and the virus will be kept at bay. Yeah, I'm going to call it there. So thanks again to Blazon and Lewis for stopping in for the whole stream. I do appreciate it. Stay tuned this week, because of course we're going to be doing some more Miles Morales gameplay. I was going to do some Watch Dogs Legion gameplay, but I have completed it 100% on my first playthrough, so there's really not much point me playing through it right now. So I'm going to be doing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Remastered. I'm going to be doing Cyberpunk 2077. Maybe some Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, which is extremely frustrating, I may add. And I'm a little speculative about this one, but when Hawkeye gets added into the Avengers game, I may do some Avengers gameplay, because I was going to do it with Kate Bishop, but the game was just so buggy and broken when Kate Bishop released. I didn't bother. You know, it took me weeks to come back to the game after I'd finished Kate Bishop's storyline because it was just so broken. But anyway, yeah, so that's it then. I hope you all enjoyed it. This has been Gamer Dude. Happy gaming, and I will catch y'all in the next one, guys.